Another thing to think about is the actual campus itself, right? So how big is it? How many students are there, right? It could be a very small campus, but actually a lot of students are packed in that space, or a large campus and not very many students. Do you want to stay close to home? Do you want to get out of Vermont or get out of your home state? Do you want to be in the countryside? Do you want to be in a city? So I have several questions for you to think about, talk about, write down your answers to. So would you rather live through 6 months of winter every year, but also be able to see your family every weekend if you wanted to? Or would you rather enjoy the sun and warm weather for most of the year, but only be able to see your family during winter breaks? This was actually an important question for me when I was choosing college. I knew I wanted to be close enough to my family that I could see them more than just once during the school year, but far enough away so that I didn't have to see them every weekend. So figuring out that kind of radius, where do you want to go, that can be really important and can really narrow down your choices very quickly. Here's the next question. So would you rather see new faces every time you walk across campus, or recognize many of the people you pass on your way to class? So pause the video, think about it, talk about it, write it down. This was another thing that was kind of important to me when I was choosing my college. I went to a small high school, and I was nervous. I was nervous about going to a bigger college. So I actually decided to kind of limit the size that I was choosing down to smaller, right, between 2,000, 4,000 students. And it can really be that you get on your routine and you see the same people as you're walking to class, you wave to them, you say hello. Or if you're in a bigger campus, you can see new people every single day as you walk across campus. And even on those same routes that you take throughout campus, you can just see new people. So I have a third question for you. So listen up and then think about it. So would you rather attend a larger school where there are a lot of opportunities for research, like research directly with your professor, but a lot of your introductory classes are 300-person lectures in a large lecture hall, or attend a smaller school? Maybe there are a few less opportunities for research, but it would be an environment where you could really get to know your professors in the classroom, and they would get to know you as a student. So take a second, pause, think about it, have a conversation about it. This was something that was actually really important for me as well when I was choosing my college. I knew that I thrived in a smaller classroom environment, and I really wanted to focus on that. However, especially if you're studying a science, you want to make sure that there are opportunities for you to do research, because that's really important for your career later on. Another thing to think about, just in terms of size, is social dynamics and your friend group, right? Questions about, are you somebody who can jump from friend group to friend group, you like having a lot of friends, or are you someone who has your core group? Because that can be really different on a bigger or smaller campus, and also when it comes to things like dating. If you break up with someone and it gets really messy, are you going to be able to find a new group of friends? Are you going to be able to make it work with the group that you're already hanging out with? Those are just like real life college things that you're going to have to think about.